facing off tonight in this one, Smitty. Let me ask you, do you think this is a guard-centric league right now?
Kevin, it is. And no matter how tall you are and what position, pretty much 90% of the guys now can dribble, they can pass, they can shoot. We have guys that are 7-footers that we're calling guards. And so I think right now this is a guard-oriented league.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Williamson. High, arcing shot. Can't hit that one. And the Wizards now going the other way. Wall up top, guarded by Holiday. And stolen by Williamson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And we're not used to seeing a big man like Williamson move like this. Puts defenders in a bind.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. The first one falls. Well, it's a new front office in Washington, and Greg, they've got their work cut out for them.
John Wall's huge Supermax contract as he deals with the Achilles injury. Tough questions to be answered about the direction they're going to take talent-wise.
He hits both from the stripe.
And you think of the resiliency of New Orleans. It feeds into the ethos of their sports teams, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. Certainly the Pelicans have had their challenges too. Injuries, turnover, and leadership. You can't give up, though. I think that's something this organization and the fans can relate to.
And when Zion blocks it, you feel it. He's got this kind of power behind these swats.
Here's Holiday. That shot, no good. And Washington the other way now, getting their first look of the season at this Pelicans team.
Not exactly a game that everyone will be talking about here, but both of these teams can show flashes at times.
You know what? Every win counts in this league, and both of these teams want every victory they can get.
Here's Holiday after the basket by Washington. Wall taking his time here. That's tipped. Pass to Beal. Shot clock at 5, and they pick up 2.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. Trailing by 4. Outside Holiday. Unloads. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
This is where Holiday's really improved, working off ball and sinking jump shots.
And Wall. Here we go now. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here is Holiday. He had 37 points last game out. Passes it to Ball. Releases. Rebounded by the Wizards. Bryant's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And it's blocked. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's Ball. Washington with the rebound.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Right side Wall. Here's Hachimura. Pass to Beal. Over Ingram. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
I briefly spoke with Scott Brooks. He had a lot of praise for Jrue Holiday, saying he gets after it at both ends, defends multiple positions, versatile offensively. I'm not sure he gets enough credit for how special a player he is. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Bonga. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Beal. The Wizards with another miss.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
And that one's good. Ingram.
And not only can Ingram score from the perimeter, but he can also contribute inside. The way he releases his shot makes it very difficult to block.
Now here's Wall. Over Williamson. And another miss by Washington. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. Wall with a block. And here we go. Washington fast break. Here's Hachimura. They get it again. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
The long reach of Favors have a real impact, especially when he leaves the ground quickly in time for blocks.
On the wing, Holiday. Covered by Wall. Fader on the way. And that one's good. Williamson.
When you have space like he did there, you never go with the fadeaway jumper. He has to attack the rim next time.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. Every trip.
And I think that's when the organization, your captains, your coaches, you got to talk about being a pro. Sometimes you lose focus. You're not in the playoffs, and maybe your team that was supposed to be or not slated to be in the playoffs. You still are a professional. You have to have a professional approach.
Here's Beal. Zion Williamson making his last shot. Bonga, the pass to Wall. Shoots over Ingram. Here's Hachimura. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Ball against Wall. And there's the defensive 3-second call. The Pelicans shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
One shot.
And the technical free throw is good.
And guys, really no ceiling on Ingram. This is a guy who has the potential to be a truly great player before it's all done.
Here's Williamson. 23 points for him the last game against the Kings in Sacramento. Now, here's Ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bryant with the rebound.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Holiday against Beal. The pass to Hachimura. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And the Pelicans under head coach Alvin Gentry, a team that looks to get out and run.
Reason why, GA, he was an assistant under Mike D'Antoni in Phoenix when the pace and space trend was just getting started. Also on the bench for the Warriors, and we know how they like to get up and down. That up-tempo style is what he preaches.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
And although he started playing the game later in life, Hachimura has picked it up well, and exciting young player to watch.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Holiday looking for an opening. Pass to Williamson. Over Beal. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
And he's far from just a dunker. Zion is also capable of hurting you from outside.
Passes it to Hachimura. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. And now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Beal. For New Orleans, they've gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Ball against Wall. Ball kicks to Favors. Misses off the right iron.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Hachimura connects on the foul line jumper. Hachimura's got 8.
You have to push Hachimura out of there if you're the defense. He's a real problem on the interior.
And here is Ball. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Sacramento.
And even if you took away his points, he was still an offensive force because of his passing. His assist numbers were tremendous.
To the inside, and stolen by Favors. Ingram outside. Pass to Favors. He kicks it to Ball. Holiday with it. Working on Bertans. 2 points. That one goes.
And that's the pressure Holiday puts on your defense. Sees the opportunity, gets his shot inside.
Wall passes to Beal. Ball against Wall. Over Ball. Offensive rebound. That one falls. He's got 10.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento. Washington making some changes. Mahimi comes in for Hachimura. And Smith subbed in for John Wall. Some changes for New Orleans. The Pelicans trail. Hart the pass to Reddick. Back to Hart. Just 5 on the clock. Reddick for 3. Sinks the triple. And the Pelicans lead by 2.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Mahimi dishes to Brown. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. And Washington making a change here. Payton's checked in. Hart the pass to Jackson. New Orleans moving it around. Here's Reddick. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And perimeter shooting, never more valuable. And that's been J.J. Redick's M.O. all along. An elite marksman who can hit from anywhere.
The Pelicans shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Not really where you'd like to be as a team in terms of free throw shooting, just about 73%.
2.
The free throw drops for Reddick. And in today's game, if you don't have floor spacing, your offense is going to struggle.
They call it gravity, the ability of outside shooters to attract defensive attention. Reddick, one of those you don't leave for a moment.
And both free throws good for Reddick.
J.J. Redick, the former Blue Devil, has really developed into one of the game's most deadliest shooters.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
The shot by Payton, no good. Pelicans leading by 4. Here's Melly. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And the free throw line was a problem spot for him in their last game. Really struggled up there.
One shot. One shot.
And that one misses. Steve, the number of timeouts and even fouls have dropped in recent years. Do you think that's brought a better flow to the game?
Yeah, I think so. I know we have so much stoppage in our game, especially when they go to the referee's review. If we could do something about that, but I love that they've dropped the number of timeouts to keep the flow of the game. That's what most fans want to see, just the flow of the game continue.
And here are the Pelicans now, following the bucket by the Wizards. 5 to shoot. Right at the free throw line. The shot by Redick, no good.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
Can't hit from in close.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Here's Smith. The Pelicans make their last shot. Payton outside. Back to Smith. 1:16 left in the first. Oh, that's blocked. Jackson against Smith. Here's Hart. Really had an off game against the Kings. Never really found his rhythm. Jackson down low. Brown's there. Jackson misses. Brown down low. Smith kicks to Bertans. The pass to Mahinmi. Now Smith. From deep. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here. Wagner, he's checked in for Ian Mahinmi. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Okafor is checked in for Hayes. We've got 28 seconds left here in the opening quarter.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Pass to Redick. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And the free throw, no good. Eight seconds left to play in the first quarter. It's stolen by Smith. Stolen by Jackson. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
The better team so far.
Pelicans leading by 6. On out there with Davis Bertans. Then it's Smith. Then there's Payton. And it's Wagner in at the center position. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Now here's Redick. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Just 4 to shoot. And no good that time. And Washington the other way now. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
I mean, big time win, bigger big-time third-quarter comeback and definitely a great game for us to watch as well.
Here's Peyton. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Smith for three. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Melly's got his fourth rebound in this one. Outside, Redick. Beyond the arc. And Wagner pulls it down.
He hit 1-3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for him in the second.
Brown finds Peyton. And he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
And a moment here to see the numbers for J.J. Redick. 4th and 3-point field goal percentage. And, of course, he's in the top 5 in free throw percentage. It can go overlooked, but sure makes a difference.
And, yeah, he's one of the dead-eye sharpshooters in the game for sure. A top 5 percentage guy from deep. Just a hard man to slow down. First free throw is good. Even when plays, Steve, aren't being run for them, certain guys always get a lot of their points on tip-ins and putbacks. They're always right there. Who catches your eye in that category?
Andre Drummond, for sure, Kevin. He's phenomenal on the offensive glass. Rudy Gobert. Al Horford, he gets those timely tip-ins.
He does, you're right.
And look at another guy is Whiteside. When he's engaged, he can. Marvin Bagley is a newer name, and he's fantastic at that as well.
Here's Hart. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You two players.
So it's Washington now. Wizards trail by 4. Smith with it, guarded now by Jackson. Smith, no good.
This is how it's been so far. He's missed every shot he's taken, and the team is suffering the consequences.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. And the Pelicans miss again. For Washington, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Took him no time at all on that one. Here's Jackson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Hart. Back to Jackson. And he makes good on the layup.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Now, here is Smith. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. There's the pass to Peyton. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. It's off to Utah for him after this game as they take on the Jazz. And that will be the 4th of the string of 5 played on the road. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
As a defender, the last thing you want to do is send a shooter like J.J. Redick to the free throw line.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here.
Two shots.
The free throw drops for Redick. Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for the Wizards. John Wall comes in for Ish Smith. Williamson is checked in for the Pelicans. Holiday comes in for Jackson. And both free throws good for Redick. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Now Wall. Pass to Wagner. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. Ingram, he's checked in for New Orleans. Lonzo Ball comes in for J.J. Redick. On the wing, Bryant, covered by Okafor. Wall finds Payton, just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Ball. The Wizards with another miss. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. It's Ball, that time on the assist by Williamson. Ball's got his first 3 points of the game.
I tell you, it's unorthodox to watch, but Ball shoots the ball with tremendous rhythm and confidence from beyond.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Jahlil Okafor. The Wizards shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
John Wall at the line for 2.
First one falls for him.
And Wall has said he wants to be in the MVP conversation moving forward. A terrific floor general with unreal athleticism.
The Wizards making a switch here. Beal's checked in. That misses, so he splits the free throws. And Steve, some classic shoe brands making a return to the NBA with updated versions. Smitty, what was your sneaker of choice back in the day?
Kevin, that's funny. I started off with the pumps, the double pumps, and then I ended up with a shell-toe low top. And then now you see all the youngsters now wearing low tops. They used to tell me back in the day, low tops were not good for your ankles. But I didn't really jump that high, so I was okay.
Wagner, good, and it's Beal picking up the assist.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Holiday attacking. Okafor trying to get open. Great positioning on the putback.
Second chance opportunities. Williamson explosive into the air with the touch and concentration to finish.
While we have the chance, we like to reveal the list of the past month's best fast break teams in the NBA. In third, the Pelicans.
Now, they've been playing an exciting brand of basketball during that time. I mean, taking every chance to get out in the open floor.
Beal, the pass to Bryant. Dishes the Wall. It's through for his second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
And just the overall aggressiveness. Wall enjoys taking on a challenge and succeeding, especially when the D is all over.
Now, here's Ball. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Here's Hachimura. He's covered by Ingram, and that one's good. Hachimura.
And the scary thing is, Hachimura is going to keep getting better. Games like this prove how special he can be.
Now, here's Ball. Outside Holiday. Ball against Ball. Now, here is Holiday. D right on him. And it's sent back by Bryant. Ball against Ball. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Shot's good.
And I just love the way Wall kind of knifes through that defense. He is masterful at slashing to the rim.
The Wizards shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Favors is checked in. That one misses for Wall.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Ball with the bucket.
And really an underrated playmaker. Williamson with good court vision and solid decision-making.
Beal deciding where to go with it. And it's Ingram with the rebound. New Orleans leading by 6. Holiday with it. He has 6. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Pelicans have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
Shooting 1.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
And Washington making a change here. Mahimi's checked in. Now here's Williamson, defended by Bryant. 6 to shoot. Outside Holiday. Bryant with the rebound. Bryant's got 8 rebounds in this game.
One of the better defenders in the league. Drew Holiday embraces the challenge.
Wall against Ball. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. They get Derek Favors. And defending the top scorers in the league is no picnic, but Drew Holiday says it's fun for him.
That's what he grew up on. He comes from a basketball family. Defense was a topic of conversation at the dinner table.
And that one falls for Wall.
He's in attack mode, drawing contact now, getting to the line, something he didn't do at all in the first quarter.
And so John Wall nails both of them. Pelicans leading by 5. Outside Holiday. There's the pass to Ball. Lets it fly. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. 7 points for Lonzo Ball.
The underrated vision of Holiday. I like it when he's distributing, and I think his coach does as well.
And oh, what a play!
Watch your hands!
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. From 17 feet out, and he hits the jump shot. Wall's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
Outside Holiday. A floater. It's deflected.
And that's a welcome sign for sure. Hachimura demonstrating a willingness to want to improve as a defender.
Now here is Holiday. He has 6. Floats one up, and it's sent back by Bryant. Here's Wall. The second effort comes up empty down low. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They've led by as much as 10.
Beasting on defense. First he closes out hard on the shooter, then he attacks the glass. Filthy.
Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Now here is Holiday. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. And that one's good. Ingram.
Hey, keep the ball moving. Holiday showing good leadership, running the offense all the way through.
Wall dishes to Beal. Jacks up a 3. No good. Shot missing. And New Orleans will come the other way.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Outside, Wall. Right side, Beal. Favors with the rebound. Favors got 4 rebounds now tonight. Inside, here's Williamson, and it's sent back by Bryant. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
New Orleans leading by 5. Ball, the pass to Williamson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Troy Brown's checked in for Thomas Bryant. Hayes, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Outside Holiday. Back to Ball. Pass to Ingram. The tray. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Washington's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And Wall kicks to Beal. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Ball. The teardrop falls in. Ball's got the lead up to 10 now for New Orleans.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now here's Beal. He's coming off a 40-point game against New York.
Yeah, and it seemed like he spent about half the game shooting free throws. Credit him for really taking it to the defense.
So for the Wizards, Davis Bertans checks in for Hachimura. And Smith subbed in for John Wall. New Orleans leading by 10. .114 left to play here in the half. Hart the pass to Redick. 5 on the clock. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by the Wizards. Smith outside. The dish to Mahimi. Jackson against Beal. Over Jackson. And again, Washington no good.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Wizards making a switch here. Bonga's checked in.
Isaac Bonga.
35 seconds left in the first half of the game. Now here's Hayes. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Clock at 6. Redick against Brown. Was shot by Redick. No good.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Smith against Jackson. And here's Smith from deep three-point range. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's New Orleans going into the break with a 10-point lead. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Zion Williamson was on fire in the first half. He had 12 points, 2 assists, and 4 rebounds. What did you think, Shaq, about New Orleans?
Well, they played excellent defense. You know, they set the tone by getting down and dirty at the defensive end. They really controlled the momentum with the attitude and the toughness. They might need to make some adjustments in the second half, but so far, they look good, just like me.
Kenny, what's your take on Washington so far?
It looked like they were shooting threes blindfolded. Sometimes you could get cold, but that was atrocious. It was scary. But they also looked scattered out there, and I think that disorganization was the main issue for them missing those shots. They need to establish themselves better, into a better rhythm in the second half, and avoid relying so heavily on the three-point shot.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
Pelicans leading by 10. So for New Orleans right now, Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ingram in at the 3. Now here's Ball. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Clock at 4. Here's Williamson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 5 assists tonight.
And spectacular plays just seem to find this kid. Williamson with a great sense of time and space there.
Here's Wall. Bryant looking over the floor. Kicks it to Beal. Takes the 3. Washington gets it back. And it's Bryant missing.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
And Ingram is just so long. I mean, he covers a ton of space and just so quick in transition.
Here's Beal. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. Beal with it. Now defended by Williamson. Beal the pass to Hachimura. Here's Bonga. Passes to Wall. Puts it up. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Now how they envision this one.
Ball with the bucket.
3 straight to begin this half. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And Derek Favors picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Beal the pass to Hachimura. They get a hand on it, taken away by Holiday. Now here's Williamson. Tight defense on him. Count the basket. Williamson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And this is Alvin Gentry's 4th stop as an NBA head coach. He's been working as an NBA assistant, let's get this, since 1988.
Over 3 decades in this league. A decade coaching in college. Worked for and with so many legendary coaches, he's seen it all.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And so the ball's out of bounds. Favors touched it last. Let's quickly take a look at the standings out east. The season nearly complete. Taking a look at Washington. Right now they're on the outside looking in at the playoff seeds.
And seeing where Washington is, they've been strong at times this season, but they still have some holes. I think they're a playoff caliber team. I just don't think they're a championship caliber team.
This has been the thought all along. They have enough to compete night in and night out, but they're not taking 4 out of 7 from a top team in this league. No way.
Now here is Holiday. He's got 8, and that one good.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Washington calls timeout.
And 5 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
You know, mentally, he's a pass-first type of player. It gets everyone involved and engaged, and that really sparks this offense.
Holiday against Beal. 11 feet out, and he hits it. Beal's got 8 points.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Pelicans.
Ball, the bounce pass. Pass to Ingram. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
The knowledge that Ingram possesses, well aware that the D is going to hack him in these situations.
The Pelicans have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Wagner, he's checked in for the Wizards. And so he makes both from the line. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Wall. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Favors got 6 rebounds here tonight. Holiday with it. Now Beal defending. Holiday dishes to Williamson. The pass to Ball. Pass to Williamson. Shoots the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 6th assist on the night. Washington shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Tries it from 19. Again, the Pelicans score.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Holiday against Beal. Over Holiday. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Beal's got 10 points.
This is what you do when your opponent's trying to take away the 3 and the painted area.
Wall against Ball. He kicks it to Holiday. Buries the long-range jumper. Holiday's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Back to Wall. And Wall with the slam.
I'll tell you, when Wall is scoring like this, it's special to watch. A spectacular, explosive performance.
Favors finds Holiday. Passes it to Ball. Over to Wall. The Pelicans get another chance here.
Wow. Now that's having a highlight reel in your mind. But in reality, it didn't work.
The 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Favors got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
I don't know how many shots he's missed this quarter, but they're going to have to find offense from someone else.
What a wonderful offensive talent this guy is. Ingram showing signs of what's to come.
Here's Holiday. He's got 15. Favors in the post. Pass to Ingram. Shot clock at 6. Second chance shot. Here's Favors. And it's Favors slamming it down.
One of the foremost offensive rebounders in the game. Favors always in pursuit.
Washington has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Wall. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 17 points in the game.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 11. Off target at the rim.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
Bonga, the pass to Hachimura. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Now we have a moment to see the best rebounding teams in the league. The Pelicans 4th.
You know, it's not necessarily a glamour stat, but make no mistake, their top-notch board work has been a huge key to their success.
Jackson up top, covered by Smith. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ish Smith. That's foul number 2 for him. Now Jackson. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Hart kicks to Redick. 5 to shoot. For 3. It's rebounded by Payton. And so Payton will bring it up for the Wizards. With the teardrop, rebounded by Jackson. New Orleans has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. The pass to Melly. Redick against Payton. Outside Jackson. Good as the jump shot falls.
Frank Jackson.
Washington's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. For three, Smith. Washington gets it back.
Wow, another opportunity. Just everything going their way. Pretty much the story of this game.
That's his first personal foul.
The Wizards have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
Wagner. Taking 2 shots.
Two.
He misses the free throw. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Redick surveying the D. Now here's Hayes. Bertans defending, and the wide open shot from Redick. No good on the 3.
Just not feeling it from beyond the arc. Sometimes that happens. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's Hart. Left side, Redick. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Hart, and he nails the jumper. Hart's got his second basket.
Josh Hart.
The Wizards shooting down near the 40% mark since halftime. They've been slow getting going. Smith outside. On the wing, Brown. Lets the 3 fly. He can't get that one to fall. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Here's Hart. Pass to Hayes. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there. Well, you can count me as a fan of Ish Smith. And the game he has, the change of speed he can use, and the way he can finish with creativity inside. Very fun player to watch.
It's his first trip to the line.
Two shots.
The free throw drops for Smith. And, Smitty, how do you see the role of Ish Smith changing as he gets older?
I see him still coming off the bench to lead the second unit and giving them some scoring from the backup guard position and leadership.
Mahimi's checked in for the Wizards. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Few guards in this league shoot under 70% from the line. Smith's well below that mark for his career.
Now here's Jackson. And the rejection by Smith. Here's Payton. Here's Brown. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Wizards have gone 9 of 13 from the line.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
And he knocks down the first one. Okafor is checked in for the Pelicans. And he makes both free throws. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for New Orleans. Redick passes to Jackson. New Orleans moving it around. And Redick kicks to Hart. Four on the shot clock. Here's the floater. Rebounded by the Wizards. There's 1:26 left in the third quarter. No good from Payton.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Now here's Jackson. Passes it to Hayes. Outside, Redick. This one for three. Rebound by Smith.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Payton passes to Mahimi. Shoots over Redick. Mahimi's shot is good. Mahimi's got his first points of the night.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
On the wing, Jackson, covered by Smith. Jackson against Smith. Pulls up on the wing. And the basket by Jackson. Jackson's got 6.
Frank Jackson.
Washington's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Brown drives in. Pelicans with the rebound. Hart's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And the rejection by Mahimi. And here comes Smith leading the fast break. An easy 2 points on the layup. Smith's got 4 this quarter.
This is when Ish is at his best, in space and in transition.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Pelicans ahead, running away with it. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. Taking a look at the Wizards. Manning the backcourt, it's Smith and Beal. Davis Bertans out there with Bryant, and it's Brown in at the 3 spot. Now, here's Bertans. Over Hayes. Hits from the high post. Bertans got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Wizards.
And likes the view from there. He's a strong mid-range shooter.
And with that height, he can get a clean look on any shot at any time.
J.J. Redick.
Washington shooting a meager 37% for the game. Smith against Holiday. Smith with it. Brown outside. 4 on the clock. Fires from deep. Pass to Beal. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jahlil Okafor. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Williamson is checked in for Hayes.
Substitution for the Pelicans. Zion Williamson.
On the wing, Bryant, covered by Okafor. Pulls up, just 5 on the clock. That's good from Beal on the assist by Smith. Smith's got 3 assists in the game. And Redick kicks to Hart. I saw this the other day, Steve. The NBA now helping to create the Basketball Africa League. 12 teams from across that terrific continent. I think it's pretty exciting.
It is. This is an incredible story. Great for the sport and great for the people of Africa.
And the first one drops.
And Williamson, a kid that's likely to reach his full potential, very coachable, absorbs instruction well, and really implements it quickly.
The Wizards making a switch here. Bonga's checked in. The Pelicans also changing it up. Derek Favors checked in for Okafor, and it's Ingram in for Hart. That one misses. Wizards trail by 21. And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Holiday, the pass to Ingram. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Brandon Ingram. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. You know, Smitty, the NBA more active now in developing players before they enter the NBA. Not just the fundamentals, but the values of the game.
Yeah, I think it's a good move. The league has been taking a hands-on approach. There's nothing wrong with teaching the next generation life lessons about the sport and through the sport.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Hachimura, he's checked in for Bertinus. And John Wall subbed in for Smith. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Ball against Wall. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Wall's got 19 points.
And how about Wall? Just phenomenal at taking it to the defense with that lightning quick first step.
Outside Holiday. But they get it back. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. Here's a look at what's coming up for Washington. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Boston Celtics. And then on Sunday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And for that matchup against the Nets, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
Great open look there.
I like that approach, playing inside out, forcing the defense to scramble.
Holiday against Wall. Holiday left side. Outside Favors. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Ingram. Uses the glass to drop it in. Ingram's got 10 points in just the second half.
And Ingram hits these mid-range jumpers in his sleep. The defense can't allow him to get going from there.
Beal, the pass to Bryant. And the rejection by Favors. They recover it. And that one's good. Hachimura.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Beal against Ball. Outside Holiday. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Wizards trail by 20. Outside Wall. And Wall slams it home.
And he can just fly. We know that about Wall now, that he's got plenty of ways to finish at the rim once he gets up, and beyond.
Steve, revenue's climbing. We're seeing some star players make $40+ million a year. Top coaches making around $10 million a year. My goodness. Do you think coaches are due for a raise, though, Steve?
You know, I think all parties involved, the numbers will keep going up, Kevin. The franchise values are going up to over $1 billion. So I think coaches will get a raise, players will get a raise, and the guys that are playing at a high level, especially for coaches, if they're winning, their numbers will go up.
Derek Favors at the line for 2.
And that one falls for Favors.
The former 3rd overall pick in the 2010 NBA draft, Derek Favors is a gifted big man and a crucial player to this team.
And so he hits both. And it's Wall with the ball for the Wizards, trailing by 19. Down low. The fader. Another one falls for Washington.
And that's a nice assist from Wall, scanning the floor, just looking to find the best shot possible.
Ball against Beal. To the right side. Here's Williamson. Bonga pulls it in. Bonga's got 4 rebounds in this game. Beal. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 5 assists tonight.
This is the consistency he was looking for in the first half. Just took him a while to heat up.
Now, here's Ball. With the floater. No good on that one. Nice D from Bryant. Wizards trail by 15. Here's Bonga. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
One shot. One shot.
And here are the Pelicans now, leading by 12. Holiday, the pass to Williamson. The feed to Ingram. And the Pelicans miss again. Washington shooting 43% from the field. Here's Beal. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
That's his 2nd personal foul. Shooting for Washington, Bradley Beal. At the line for 2.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
You got this, baby, yeah!
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Beal. New Orleans leading by 10. Now here is Holiday. And there's the pass to Ball. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Wall. Here's Beal. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 8 here in the 4th quarter. Holiday against Wall. Holiday, the pass to Favors. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Favors gone 1 of 3 on the night. Here's Wall, and Wall with the slam.
And right there, you see the decision-making ability of Hachimura. Sets his man up perfectly.
Ball against Beal. Looking to get back on track here.
Ball is turned over. Washington ball.
Wizards trail by 8. And stolen by Favors. Basket good.
Love the tenacity of Favors, especially on defense, where he keeps his hands active, coming away with the steals thanks to his hustle.
Beal finds Bryant. All with it. Pass to Hachimura. Just 4 to shoot. And so Washington again turning it over. New Orleans leading by 10. Ball, the pass to Ingram. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Shooting for New Orleans. Brandon Ingram. At the line for 2.
First one falls for him. Both free throws good for Ingram.
I love how hard he's playing, really since the break. All the defense can do at this point is foul him.
Ball against Ball. To the paint. That's it, and the Pelican lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Beal.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Ball dishes to Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
And Ball sets up his teammates, and when they're open, quick to whip it around. One of the best ball movers in the league.
Now here's Wall. Back to Beal. 6 to shoot. Lets it go with a 3. Some solid defense from Ingram.
Great perimeter D. Gave a good shooter absolutely no room to operate.
An absolute beast in close. Once Williamson has this kind of positioning, you pretty much have to foul.
Shooting for New Orleans. Zion Williamson. Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. So he gets them both. Wizards trail by 14. Ball passes to Hachimura. Outside Bryant. They double team Beal. Back to Bryant. It's Beal on the wing. Shot clock at 5. And it's Bryant missing. Pelicans leading by 14. Here's Williamson. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
And Williamson, such a unique prospect from a physical standpoint, can get anything he wants in that paint.
Washington calls timeout. Now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, Zion Williamson.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
They increased his role tonight after dropping their last game, and the move paid off. He's been the best player on the court by far, and now they don't have to worry about a losing streak. Bonga, the pass to Wall. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turned things around.
That's good from Wall. Pelicans leading by 13. And Holiday kicks to Williamson. He dishes it to Ingram. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
The instincts of Ingram, just seeing a lane and pouncing on it in a blink of an eye.
Now here's Wall. Lays it up off the glass. Wall's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Holiday dishes to Favors, and that one drops for him. And the Pelicans lead by 15.
He's a big body. Derek Favors able to weather the contact and guide it home.
Wall passes to Beal. Outside Bryant. And here is Beal, 4 on the shot clock. Pass to Bertens. Good, it's Beal picking up the assist. Beal's got 3 assists now in this one.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
Now here is Holiday. .135 left to play in the final quarter. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And in the post, Wall's got a pretty well-developed game for a point guard. He can navigate his way through the big bodies with very few problems.
One shot. One shot.
And that one falls for John Wall. 1:22 left in the fourth quarter. Pelicans leading by 12. Pass the ball. Back to Holiday. Just 5 on the clock. Williamson, the pass to Holiday. Off target with his 3. One-on-one here.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for New Orleans.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Zion Williamson.
You know, he was flying around on both ends of the floor. Terrific energy and enthusiasm, and that rubbed off on his teammates. I thought he was a catalyst tonight.
He's perfect from the line this time. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Wall against Ball. Bryant comes with the double team. And Holiday with the basket on the assist by Ball. And the Pelicans lead by 12.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
That's his second personal foul. Penalty situation. At the line for your Wizards, John Wall. At the line for 2.
2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. And here are the Pelicans now. 11-point game. Moore against Wall. With some arc. No good from Moore. And here we go. The Wizards fast break. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Derek, what was the focus for your team tonight?
We just came out and played hard. That was the whole purpose of practice yesterday. Fix what we did, importantly on defense, just come out and play harder and just play better.
Yeah, the defense was outstanding tonight, and that led to the win. Thanks, Derek. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. See you later.